What were the strangest substitute foods during WWII? Imagine living through a time when your favorite foods suddenly vanished, and you had to get creative with what was left. During World War II, food shortages and strict rationing pushed people to invent some truly unusual substitutes. As supplies of meat, sugar, dairy, and other staples ran low, families and cooks had to think outside the box to keep meals interesting and nutritious. One of the most bizarre was mock sausage. Instead of real meat, people mashed lima beans overnight, boiled them, and seasoned the mixture with herbs like sage, thyme, and marjoram. They shaped this bean mash into small cylinders, coated them in flour, and fried them up to resemble sausage links. It was a clever way to fill bellies when meat was scarce. Another strange creation was mock maple syrup. Since real maple syrup was rationed, cooks boiled sugar and water until it formed a thin syrup that tasted similar to the real thing. It wasn't perfect, but it helped add sweetness to breakfast. People also made mock brains using leftover porridge mixed with flour, onion, and seasonings. The goal was to imitate the texture and flavor of brains, which some missed during the war. For a vegetarian alternative to black pudding, a traditional British dish, they made a sausage-like log from oats and broth. Once chilled, it was sliced and fried until crispy, giving a similar look and feel. Canned processed ham, known as Spam, became a household staple. It wasn't a substitute in the strict sense, but it replaced fresh meat because of its long shelf life and easy availability. Many families relied on it for quick meals. In Britain, a dense wholemeal bread called the national loaf was introduced to conserve wheat. It was darker, heavier, and had a different taste than pre-war bread, but it kept bread on the table. When fish was hard to find, people created mock fish fillets using mashed vegetables or grains to keep the popular fish and chips tradition alive. In some extreme cases, bread dough was stretched with sawdust to make more bread, though this was a last resort. In occupied Poland, a barley-based soup called spit soup was made, which involved spitting out husks while eating to stretch limited cereal supplies. Carrots became a versatile substitute, used in dishes like carrot marmalade and carrot pudding. Wartime propaganda promoted carrots as healthy and filling, encouraging their use in many recipes. These inventive foods show how wartime rationing pushed society to adapt and find new ways to enjoy familiar flavors. Some of these substitutes were practical and nutritious, while others aimed to boost morale and maintain a sense of normalcy during difficult times. They reveal a lot about how people coped with shortages and turned everyday ingredients into something new and surprising.